Farm Guy here with a new mod test for Farming Simulator 22, and this is for all platforms, PC, Mac, and console, and I am on PS5 here on Edgewater, Saskatchewan, because so far, up till now, this is the only place that this mod actually works as it should. And this is, of course, the pickup header pack by Bcbuhler, 6.87 megabytes to download. And my eyes are watering. And slots are 6 slots on console. Now, this some of you may be familiar with, me for sure, as this part of the world and this part of the country that I live in, this type of farming is extremely familiar to me because what the farmers do here is they do swath the fields. And I have an example here of something that might occur. And then once, and this is because the season is so short here that the crop is, a lot of times the crop is still green or somewhat green, and in order to dry it out, you cut it, basically you kill it and let it dry, and then when it's dry, you pick it up with one of these. All right, so with that little bit of explanation, this only works, as I said, on the new map by Bcbuhler, Edgewater, Saskatchewan, that just came out recently along with this piece of equipment. And I will explain how that all works. However, this is not an intensive or expensive or extensive review of the map itself. We are just concentrating on the pickup header. And so for to not extend this any further than we must, we will take a look at it here, pickup header pack. However, to find it in the store, you will find this under Tools and Headers. Yes, it's under Headers, and there it is, pickup header, $32,500. Now it shows a bunch of grains or a bunch of stuff at the bottom there, and I apologize, but I cannot tell you exactly what those all are, because it doesn't say it in the description. Now I will be able to show a couple of crops that I will be testing. So let's have a look at it right off the bat. Well, 4.5 meters, 6 miles per hour. That's pretty standard. And it is because it's not huge in width, because it is picking up swaths, remember. So they are going to be fairly narrow. So you don't need a big wide pickup. Now, we have quite a number of configurations. So preset, we have case IH 2388, New Holland TR, John Deere S Series, John Deere ST 570 Series, T Series, X9, 9600, 77, and then Kloss Ideal, Massey Ferguson, Kloss Yellow, NH Shield. So in this, we have a number of different attacher types, which changes the openings. Decals you can change. Crop catcher is this shield up top, which is just decoration only. And then we have main color of all of those. That's your main color. Design color, again, you have a choice of any of those. And the other design color is your pickup belt system there. And then rim color, we have 4 choices there. Right, so if we pop back up to the top, CNH Shield, we have OEM Shield, so that changes the ends. Metal Shield, again, we have a choice of brands and so forth. It changes kind of the end shield, and then we're back to case. So as far as I can tell, I haven't tested all of these models. The description on ModHub extensively lists all the different harvesters it's supposed to be compatible with. I'm at present, I've only tested it with the New Holland that came on this map. So without further ado, we'll turn on our help windows here. Just for a short explanation, this is flax, which is a new crop for Farm Sim 22, and as far as I know, only available on Edgewater Saskatchewan map at present, or at least in this type of configuration. Now, what I have done is I have, well, basically mowed this, and the mower I used is this. This is the Challenger Swather, or if we take a look at it's the Swather pack by Bcbuhler. Now this we got some time ago, and what it is I chose this, which actually acts as a mower in all the other maps, and I just chose this Challenger configuration, and I used this. This is what we typically see around our parts, for basically swathing a crop, and what it does is it cuts it and it puts it in a swath. It's very gentle, it's very kind, it doesn't damage the crop, and it basically cuts it and places it nicely in a swath that you see here. And this is a canola crop, which is very common around my parts and in Canada altogether, and it is sometimes depending on the area. In my area, this is very common. They would swath it like this or mow it down. And let's start it up here. It is very simply this. You go ahead and you mow it into a swath, and it leaves a swath of canola. Now this, again, of course, is only on the Edgewater Saskatchewan map. And the one thing I did find out was that if you clip the grass a little bit, it will put grass. So if you're playing on this map, be careful to stay within the lines, and the edges are a little bit rough here, so it could be a little bit tricky. As you can see, even it catches a little bit of grass, so we're going to see what happens with that. However, let's hook this up right now. There we go. So we've hooked it up. We've hooked up the pickup header. L1 and left lowers, well, turns it on. You can raise and lower L1 and circle, and L1 and square turns it off and on. Now L1 and right stick, you can move that front guard up and down. And that's about it. So now all you do is basically drive forward and you pick up the swath. Let's get some lights on here. And like you see here, looks very realistic, as a matter of fact. And I have swath dropping, so that is flax straw dropping in behind me. Now, what that is all about, I have not tested that. As I said, this is not a test of the map, this is just a test of the header, and as you can see, it does not re-pick up the straw, so it is not flax. It is something else, and I'm guessing it is straw, in fact. Right, so let's gonna empty this, and I'm gonna travel on over to the other field, which is just up yonder, and we will take a look at it, picking up a canola swath. All right, so here we are at our canola field that we were just swathing, and here it is. So as you can see, we have some grass intermixed with this, and I'm not sure what's going to happen. So we're going to turn this on and drive forward, and as you can see, we are picking up canola, and it is also picking up the grass, it would seem. Will I be able to drop straw? No, I cannot drop straw for canola. Okay. And so it doesn't seem to mind a little bit of grass in there for some reason. Oh, it's leaving it behind. All right. So As you can see, some crops will leave straw. Obviously, canola, it will not allow me to drop straw, as you would usually not be allowed to drop straw either. If you are cutting it, straight cutting it as it were, or straight combining. And here's some more grass. What's it going to do with this? And it picked up a little bit and then it rejected it. So that's interesting. It doesn't seem to be affecting anything other than that. Now, yield. Will you yield more or less using this? I do not know. This is not a yield test. And it picked up a little bit of that grass. It did. No, it did not. It pretended to, and it's like, nope, not picking it up. Or did it? Did it actually pick a little bit up? I'm sure there's... Okay, no, it did not. Or it's not picking up that little bit anymore. So, turn that off and drop that. That is not the... I did not test every single model to see what they're compatible with, so might be a little bit of trial and error, but basically speaking, and in a nutshell, that is how it works and how it's supposed to be used. Again, this wasn't an extensive, all-inclusive test of every single configuration or several different kinds of harvesters. Again, this is only going to be useful or be able to be used on the Edgewater Saskatchewan map at present, which is the only map that allows swathing of fields and then picking it up. Otherwise, if you use this method on any other map, it's just going to basically turn it into straw, and it's not going to work as intended. So hopefully that explains it well enough. And there you have it, the pickup header pack by Bcbuhler, 8.87 megabytes to download. And as I said, 6 slots each on console. A game-changing mod in many respects, along with the map, of course. Altogether, pretty fantastic, I must say. Thank you all for watching. I'm Looney Farm Guy, and remember, it's only a game, so till next time, bye for now.